Oklahoma School of Science and Math, I think, is a gem in Oklahoma. We're relatively small, but I think we have an impact that is far disproportionate to our small size.
But did it work? My answer is yes. If you look at the student body, if you look at the graduates, if you look at what they've done around the country, you'll say, yes, it did its job.
So we've graduated young people who have become leaders in their field. We have now graduates who are faculty members at Stanford University, at Harvard Medical School. We have them as leaders in industry, in business.
Dr. Matt Wadle is an international expert in dinosaurs. He has been featured on the Discovery Channel, and he's had the privilege of naming new dinosaurs. Shelley Finley is a former teacher at the Louisiana School of Science Mathematics and has been selected as an Einstein Scholar and has had the privilege of going to both of the poles, both the North and South Pole, doing scientific research. She's accepted a position as a research scientist at the South Pole and will be starting in November. Well, Jared Davis, one of the OSSM graduates, is our first Emmy Award-winning graduate for his work on his series, on the television series Firefly. Alex Leader is one of the leading orb surgeons out of Johns Hopkins University, and that means he does surgery on eyeballs. Jeffrey Beach from Fort Gibson, Oklahoma, got his PhD from Caltech, and he's now a physics professor at MIT. Now, if I were to tell you that all of these were from the same high school, you'd be impressed. You'd have to be. And there are thousands of high schools in the nation that would be happy with just some of these graduates. Now, to be even more impressive, they're all from the same graduating class at OSSM. The class of 1993.
I'm an internist by training. I just took a job as an associate dean for clinical medicine for a new medical school that we're starting in Fort Smith, Arkansas, that is focusing on training primary care doctors to serve underserved communities in rural healthcare.
But of the 600 or so graduates, who are working, half of them are practicing engineers. And I should point out that that's a remarkable percentage. Your typical college, maybe only 5% of the undergraduates pursue and complete a degree in engineering. We have another, I think, of the 600 or so that are working, more than 100 who are medical doctors.
Charles and I started OSSM the same year, 1998, and graduated the same year, 2000. We were both from Guyman, and we commuted back and forth together. It's about 267 miles from OSSM to Guyman. So we spent a lot of road time together. My dad has been having heart problems for quite a while. Well, it turned out that my former classmate, Charles, is a cardiologist at the Oklahoma Heart Hospital, and so my former classmate turned out to do my father's heart surgery, and it was really nice to have somebody that we know and that we trust, and to see the benefits of the OSSM education come to life in one of my classmates for the sake of my father's health.
As more years pass, we look for alums to really serve at all different levels as faculty members here at the Oklahoma School of Science and Math, as administrators. I hope that one of the alums will come and replace me when I step down from my position. I look forward to passing the baton to an alum who knows the mission of the school, who understands the mission of the school, who has commitment and passion for the mission of the school.
There are just dozens of stories we could tell, and most of the people in this room tonight have known many of those young people who've been successful. I think they're a credit to the state. I think they're an asset to the state. Over half the young people who graduated from this school are living and working in Oklahoma. Those who live out of state continue to give back. We find that we can connect with them, and they're willing to stay connected with each other, and they want this place to continue to prosper and serve other young people like them. The beauty of this place is that a young person who's bright and willing to work can get a world-class education regardless of the socioeconomic status of the family. It's provided free by the state of Oklahoma. It's supplemented by the generosity of many individuals in Oklahoma and throughout the nation. And more recently, because we have a group of alumni who are nearing that point in their lives where they can think about giving money, they're looking back to OSSM, I think, in larger numbers than they perhaps are looking at their own universities. They will tell me that this place made the greatest difference in their lives, and they feel like if they can invest in OSSM, they will help other young people like them do better.
It was fun to see that early list of supporters for this event, to see the number of alumni on that giving list. We always hoped it would be there.
Of course, I'm looking forward to the day when we call one of these young people governor, or we call one of them the provost at the Health Sciences Center or president of some of the universities. I think they have those contributions to make.
The early supporters had faith. Our alums now know, and frankly, our early supporters are not any younger, and so it's just it's a void of leadership, or a vacuum of leadership, and thankfully the alums are the ones to fill that void, and they're doing it. And I think they can do it at a higher level than the supporters up to this time have ever done.